ANZ podcast. It is podcast number 40, and we're super excited. Last week we told you we were going to do something different, and we've now got a friend here by the name of Steve.
Hello. All right, how you doing?
So we've seen Steve before on the podcast when we've been in person, but as you guys know, we've talked about it a lot, and that we are an ANZ team. You might have noticed that our logo's changed from just NZ to ANZ. And we want to make that happen. We think that we have so many stories to tell, whether I interrupt them or not.
Yeah, if you didn't bring it up, I was going to bring it up. Now there's someone else to get interrupted as well.
It's not just you, I do it to everyone. But as a wider Master Trainer ANZ team, we have so many more stories to tell, a lot to cover, a lot of exciting things about all of the products that we cover, that we talk about, our personal experiences, like Steve is a dad, so he's got all kinds.
Far more interesting than me.
All kinds of stories for us. So it's really exciting for us to have Steve on board with us today and on many podcasts to come, and we'll see some more of our Australian friends joining us. So today, in light of recent events, we do want this to be a super positive podcast, and we want to talk about some of the things that we really, really love in technology. And to get to know all of us a little better, I think we've got a question of the week this week, and it is, I'll go last.
You'll go last.
Just
cool.
like putting up a wall to prevent myself from interrupting you guys already. But if you were a Microsoft product, what Microsoft product would you be?
Do you want to take it away, Steve, or do you
Take it away, Steve. You're the newest face here, so
well,
no pressure.
depending how we
So you're
look
giving me the less
like-
time to think about it. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. All right. So I guess I can pick. I'll pick any. I can pick any product
you can pick any
and try and relate it to
and
me.
sometimes it makes it more difficult.
Yeah. I'm sitting looking at my Surface Pro 6 at the moment, and so at the angle that it's currently sat at, which is leaning right back almost into studio mode, I would quite like to liken myself to my Surface Pro 6 because my wife always tells me, you do nothing but lay around the house all day. Why don't you get up and do something like clean the house, do the dishes?
That's wonderful.
So I feel a little bit like my Surface Pro 6 at the moment, and my wife would love getting a shout out for this. And, there we go.
Oh man.
So yeah, Surface Pro 6
like,
in the lean back studio mode.
looking at something being like, I relate. That is wonderful. But Steve, as that may be perceived, and like I'm sure people with us, with our jobs, they think, what on earth do you actually do?
All
But
the time.
the Surface Pro 6 in studio mode is really functional, right? So while you may appear that you're just, coasting around, maybe playing Xbox with your friends as a part of your job, you're actually really functional and quite helpful. So,
but I do tell her that I am functional. She's waiting to see what that function is.
yeah.
But you can't. I can't give it all to her at once. Like I need to kind of drip feed her. Otherwise, she's just going to wisen up and leave. So yeah, I'm functional.
Functional Steve.
I serve a purpose. What that purpose is, we will yet to find out, but I serve one.
So you're now Functional Steve and Adventure Steve. So we're hoping to show the world while you're...
Yeah, that's another nickname
you're
you'd like to give me, Adventure Steve. I prefer Adventure Steve.
Adventure Steve. Scuba Steve.
Scuba
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, yeah. Like it's, mind you, these are all positive descriptions.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. That is fair. All right, Fletch, what do you think you'd be?
I'm feeling a lot of pressure not to choose a Surface device right now. I really am.
Okay.
So I think I'll be the WDA, a wireless display adapter, because it's such a sneaky good item. And I'm a sneaky good master trainer, I hope. I'm all right at my job.
And a sneaky modest one as well.
And it's just a great device. Help me out here, guys, if you want to give me any, compliments. If I can
just
fish for
an
any.
ego
I have
an
never
ego
seen.
session.
I've never seen a cable come out of you, so I would say that you are wireless.
I think I'm wireless.
I think and my favourite part of working with you, Fletch, is sometimes you're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're behind the scenes, but you do a really good job at connecting people.
I connect devices to a TV or a monitor. I'll just explain that joke for anyone who wants to understand it.
I feel like it was...
I've got such an evil look just there.
It's like the IT guy.
I'm just trying to be nice to
Just
you,
like the
Fletch.
general IT guy.
Yeah.
Fletcher is literally this team's IT support.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm having trouble connecting something, Fletcher, how do I do this? You're a helpful man.
Yeah.
Whether I interrupt you or not, just interrupted you literally right then. A helpful gentleman.
Even this morning, I got called the Xbox man by someone.
Yeah.
Because people think me and Hannah are the Xbox people.
Yeah.
And I got asked how to sync a OneDrive. So there's
To be fair, I walked into work with my Xbox today and people were like, oh, the Xbox lady has an Xbox today, so what can you do?
Yeah, Xbox people.
What can you do?
Again, not a bad description.
Not a bad description. And me, I think, and as soon as I said this to Fletcher, I was just like, I need to justify asking this question with a legitimate answer. And I would like to say I relate to the Surface Studio because I feel like I'm quite in your face.
Super creative.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
That was nice.
We'll do the pats on the back.
All round, sharing the love all round. But I just think that I'm that kind of person. You know, when I do get going in this kind of environment or a face-to-face training environment, I like to think that I'm majestic and wonderful, like a Surface Studio. Arrogant.
Sleek and stylish.
Sleek and stylish. Oh, look at us go, guys. Woohoo. Woohoo. I hope that we can introduce some more of our Australian friends in coming podcasts and not give them any warning to that question and see what on earth they come up with.
Surprise and delight.
I think we should probably put a preface in place though, because although the Australian team is based in Australia, I think 50% of the team is not Australian.
Yeah. We've
like
got
you.
Steve,
You're not Australian.
who sounds like he's from London, because he's from London.
Big Man City supporter.
Missed that one. We'll slide under the radar. And then our good old friend D-Mac, who used to be here, but he was born in South Africa, and the others are Australians.
Yeah, he's the man with the convenient allegiance.
I heard him talking to some girl in the bar a couple of weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure I heard him say that he was from Ireland. I'm not sure whether that's just one of his lines.
Oh no. And then
we'll leave that
we
there.
have a couple of other people in our team, Craig and Darren, who you met on our Shanghai podcast quite some time ago. They're both from South Australia. Two things we've learned about South Australia, Adelaide in particular, is that a lot of South Australians carry a handkerchief.
Yes, they
do.
Yeah. It's a little known fact about Adelaide.
I just thought it was Craig, and then when
you
Steve...
have to have a handkerchief.
And then Darren put one out as well, and we're like, is this just acceptable where you're from? I feel like tissues are an important invention to stop the spread of disease and things, but okay. And you can get a bad meal in Adelaide, and both Steve and I can attest to that after our recent trip to Adelaide. But yeah, so we're really excited at bringing this across our borders and sharing the love with our team and learning new things, because we have a highly interactive group chat where we learn a lot about new things, a lot about each other. There's a lot of gifts and a lot of entertainment, so we want to bring that to life in this podcast. So today we want to talk about some exciting news in terms of changes coming to Microsoft Edge. And I'm going to take a backseat for this one. I say that every time, and I never do. But Fletch and Steve, you guys might be more up on this as to what changes are coming to Edge and its environment and the back end, and what's good about it, what's changing. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Fletcher actually came up with a really, really good explanation as to kind of what it means for Edge in like a really, really good way. So
We're not adding
talk about what you
I'll
just
chuck
spoke
out some
about.
words. I'll say some words and jump in when you guys want to.
Always do.
Yeah, let's do this. So, really, really exciting news we found out earlier this week for us, but I know there have been rumours circling, as there always is, for a while. And the big news is the background of Edge is changing to a platform called Chromium. And that name is super familiar because it's the same back end as what Google Chrome uses.
Yep.
So that's really exciting for us because we talk about how awesome Edge is all the time, about the inking benefits, about reading mode, immersive reader, and how it's just packed full of features. So Edge is going to retain those awesome features, but it's going to get a lot of those small changes we like to talk about as well. So video support is going to be so much better moving forward. We're going to have so many new apps that can be downloaded onto Edge. So Google Chrome is known for its extensions, right?
Yeah.
Edge is going to get all of those, which is so exciting. So not only is Edge going to be as awesome as we already know it is, it's just going to open up into like a limitless, amazing world. And I know we've had a lot of people come to us and talk about, not necessarily having the support for some things they want to do.
Yeah.
Now they can be confident that it's going to be there. I don't think there's a set in stone time frame yet, but we know it's happening, and I'm sure it'll be a relatively fast transition. So.
Yeah, and I think the interesting thing about this is that it is more of a background change, and I found out about this when we were training in Adelaide all together, and somebody asked me about it, and I hadn't heard about it, so I started looking into it, and I think that I didn't fully understand, as you said, like the changes that it meant. Like, will Edge essentially just be deleted and will it become Google Chrome? And I think the thing that maybe confused me about it, and slightly rustled my jimmies a little bit, is that they came at it with a very you're giving up on Edge anyway, it's just going to become Google Chrome because everybody loves Google Chrome and they don't like Edge. And I think that isn't the way we should look at it.
It's 100% wrong.
It's totally wrong, right?
In fact, it's just going to improve it.
And I think that it's going to improve both browsers. I think that that's what I love so much about Windows and the platform, and the way that the platform has adapted, especially with things like your phone and getting Edge on Android, Microsoft Launcher, as well as Edge on iPhone, and all of those amazing things. I think that Microsoft are working really hard to adapt its usability for its users to have a choice in what they want to do and how they want to use their technology. So I think it's a really exciting and welcome change from a lot of the tech community as well. I can
tell Steve is dying
I think also if you look at it, we'd probably also be pretty naive in overlooking the amount of users that Chrome has and the amount of people that use that. So to have that same kind of background engine running across Edge is going to make it that same great experience that people expect and people get from Chrome. I was talking to our boss Craig, who is trialing this browser at the moment, and he loves the little things where his favorites are from Chrome actually imported into Edge, like things like that. Make it a great user experience, but also it helps those people who want to have another option on top of Chrome or things like that, to have a sleek looking browser as well. They can do that, and it's still got that same background engine driving.
Absolutely, and I think that that's the thing, and I guess maybe barriers we see to people adopting new technology is because they've already gone to all of the time and effort at setting up their favourites, at remembering the passwords on all of the websites that they go to. So if you can have that option to go between the two and have that same kind of support, if you have a Windows device, it's pre-installed. Of course, I think, obviously with the Windows 10 and S mode devices, I think that this is a great move forward for Microsoft Edge to be supporting a lot of the Chrome features in terms of plugins and those sorts of things. And I think that this, I think that it is great to see big tech companies working together.
Yeah, and I think just building on that, like Microsoft has always prided themselves in being, quite open source, right? And being able to be universal.
Absolutely.
Being able to incorporate as much different things as possible to give people the options they want.
Absolutely.
And this is living what that dream is, right? Giving people the option they want to get the best experience that's personalized to them. So if you are someone who loves streaming, you will be able to download like Twitch extensions, Mixer extensions, all sorts of awesome stuff that'll just keep growing that experience.
And the coolest thing about this, and in true Microsoft fashion, as we have done with Windows 10, there is an insiders build of this. So you can sign up to it, you can get those early releases, you can check out how it works, you can offer your feedback. So you can do that with Windows as an operating system, you can do this with Microsoft Edge, and you can also do it through Office as well.
100%. I think it's quite a good segue as well when we're talking about streaming, because we do want to shout out, we have the perfect person on this call in Steve Wibberby Nolan.
Me?
I've never been called the perfect person before.
Do you want to tell us about the gaming channel that you're running?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a gaming channel which you may or may not be familiar with by jumping onto some of the streams that we've done in the past. We used to have a guy by the name of Jay who used to do streams probably more nights a week than he perhaps should have. I'm sure his family will attest to that.
Yeah, and we also had some wonderful folk in New Zealand as well, like Thomas that we had on the podcast a long time ago as well, playing State of Decay 2 with. So there's been lots of people in the community doing all of these awesome things, and now Steve has taken over.
Yeah, so no pressure, right. So the channel itself has built up a huge following. We've got 36,500 followers on our Mixer channel, and it's now down to us to entertain those 36,500 people, plus gain as many more as we possibly can as well. We are a pro-rated stream, and we have some great little perks because of that as well. We want to do different things to be able to kind of relaunch this channel, but Fletcher, Hannah and I have kind of taken to jumping on there over the last week or so and playing some games, and I think you're going to start to see us a little bit more on that channel, dropping some streams, playing some Xbox games, and I'm quite excited to try out a load of the games that are on Game Pass, and I know that we've been talking about that, picking some Xbox Game Pass games.
Till I'm blue in the face because I just love Game Pass. You guys know how much I love Game Pass, and so we want to interact with you guys as many, and I love Fortnite too. Yes, we want to interact with you guys in as many ways as possible. So we will be utilising all of the content we create in all kinds of different ways because we don't want you guys to miss out. We're going to put some stuff up on Expert Zone from this. We're going to be doing our streams on Expert Zone _Xbox ANZ. And we're going to be doing our game reviews as well here on the podcast. So whatever medium that you guys like to listen to us, hopefully you like to listen to us. If you want it coming in hot as we're experiencing it for the first time, we will be doing those game streams. We'll be reflecting on them, reviewing them. I'll be testing everybody's patience, but we'll do some reviews on here as well. We'll put it on our Facebook page, all kinds of things, and we're really excited about what we've got coming for you guys too.
Absolutely. It was.
I'm quite excited. Can I try something?
Yes.
Because I like doing YouTube videos, but I'm not very good at doing this. And you know when you see YouTube videos where people go, I'm going to put a link right here. Yeah, Fletcher, I know you're doing this video editing, so I'm going to keep my finger here.
That is a common misconception. I edit the videos.
Oh, Hannah, well, I don't need to keep my finger there that long because I'm sure you're on it.
Last week, Fletcher stitched me up by doing the same thing, so I'm instantly dreading inviting more people. But last week he was like, get me a PNG image. I don't want a box in front of my face. Get me PNGs. Steve, I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but at the very least, do it one more time. I'll put some text in there for you.
We're going to put the link to the Mixer channel here.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys. We're all learning together. If I haven't successfully done this in the video, and you'll be able to tell when you're watching this, if you know how, can you please tell me how? Thanks.
Because otherwise it's just me doing this on the camera.
Maybe we can just leave it like that, you know, like,
yeah. Steve, your microphone's muted, but all you're doing is this.
What are you doing, Steve? What are you trying to tell us? Are you okay? Service Pro 6 Steve, are you okay?
No, it was great fun jumping on and doing that last week, and I know Steve is going to come up with a schedule, and I love promising things on podcasts
on other people's behalf.
I know that
so
that makes massive commitments.
Yeah.
That means I actually have to think about what I want to do. And that does never go well.
Never goes well. The way that we've discussed it working at this point in time is picking a few days a week. We'd love to hear from you guys what days a week that you have the time to kick back and relax and watch some streams, because we're doing it for you guys, kind of for ourselves as well. And we'd also love to hear from you what games you would like us to play, because at the moment
that's absolutely brilliant idea.
It's going to be us picking our favourite games.
Steve,
so one day a week we'll have Hannah's Choice, which everyone has everyone has already assumed that it's going to be Fortnite, and to be fair, it probably will be, because it's the only game I can kind of play. But maybe this week I'll go on a hunt and surprise you all, but we will see. So we will share all of our details of where we stream and the times we stream when we set that in stone.
Yeah. So, and just to echo what Hannah just said, because I would love to play some games that you guys want to see.
Absolutely.
So if there's games out there that you want to see us stream, I am fantastically mediocre at games, so there is nothing special that you are going to be able to expect from us. However, I also love playing games that I have no idea what is going on. So if you have any kind of games that you want us to jump on and stream and play, if it means that we get you guys on and interacting with us, I'll 100% play Disneyland Magical Kingdom.
It's so funny. You look at any gamer points I've redeemed recently, and it's just in Disney-based games. And not all of those were from me.
So my 4-year-old does the same thing.
Is that where your gamer points have come from, Steve?
Maybe we'll have her on stream.
We can't provide talent, but we can definitely provide banter. That's all we've
got.
Especially,
but it's not witty banter, it's just sledging.
It's the best we can do.
And sarcastic comments, yeah.
It's the best we can do. All right, well, we will see you guys sometime very soon for a stream. But if no one else has any comments, that is us for another week on the podcast.
I did have something, but you kept interrupting me, so I totally forgot.
You've forgotten?
Yeah, just totally, and it's all Hannah's fault, so,
I do feel
we go.
guilty.
You should feel so guilty.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding, but...
Live. This is why I just talk over him, because I can't believe anything he said. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the new EZANZ podcast, and we all look forward to seeing you guys next week.